మా కోడలు బెంగళూరులో ఉంది కదరా.
వీడు వచ్చాడా? వీడు బెంగళూరులో కౌశిక్ వచ్చాడా?
కౌశిక్ వచ్చేసాడు, అప్పుడే వచ్చేసాడు, సోమవారం నాడే బయలుదేరాడు. వెళ్ళి 2 రోజుల నుండి సపోర్ట్ గా
Hello. Why few students only have joined? Only sweet 16, 15 fellow joined. What is the problem? Because today is Friday.
Sir.
Hello.
Oh, no, sir. Sir.
Huh?
No idea, sir.
We should have an idea. I want every student to join. This is very informative and formal, easy discussions. Are you feeling any difficulty in our discussion? Are we causing any confusion?
No, sir.
Hello.
Clear, sir. Clear.
Yeah, initial stages, we should enjoy attending the class. So the topic under discussion is haloalkanes or alkyl halides or aryl halides. We have understood various types of alkyl halides like alkyl halides, vinyl halides or alkynyl halides. And of course, these type of halides are called alkynyl halides. Alkynyl halides. And these are called aryl halides. And these are called, okay, let's write like this. This is called allyl halide. And this is benzyl halide. And of course, this is a secondary alkyl halide. This is a tertiary alkyl halide. And these are the various varieties of alkyl halides. In all these alkyl halides, CX bond is very weak in allyl halides and also in benzyl halides and also in tertiary alkyl halides. You will be wondering, sir, why it is like that? Why it is like that?
Sir, because carbocation is very stable.
Because whenever the X is going, it is going as X minus, leaving a carbocation. This carbocation, which carry positive charge, is being stabilized by inductive effect of 3 alkyl groups in tertiary butyl group. Not only due to that, also there is a possibility of hyperconjugation. And now if I look at the benzyl chloride, the Cl minus goes out, releasing the benzyl carbocation. The benzyl carbocation plus charge is being shared by carbons. When the pi electrons are going there, then you are getting a situation like this. Double bond. Now this is the lead of positive charge and this fellow got positive charge. Again, this positive charge is compensated by the pi electron flow like this. You got positive charge here. Again, this positive charge is compensated by electron flow like this. Got positive charge here. And finally, the pi electron comes here and you get one more canonical form. What is that? The positive charge is resonating in the benzene nucleus, especially in position number 2 and 4. They are called ortho-para positions. Because of which the positive charge is distributed by resonance, benzyl carbocation is stable. Because it is stable, it is readily formed. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Hello? So there are 5 resonance canonical forms. Therefore,
Yes, sir.
in alkyl halides, we have noticed that the CX bond has a tendency to break as X minus and C plus. Originally, in the CX bond, there is a kind of plus charge and a kind of minus charge. This is not full plus, it is plus delta minus delta. The amount of charge separated into bond length is called dipole moment, and alkyl halides have dipole moment. Di means 2, pole means positive pole, negative pole. Dipole moment gives a kind of charge separation, and any charged molecules can attract each other reasonably. These are called dipole-dipole attractions. Due to dipole-dipole attractions, one methyl chloride molecule and another methyl chloride molecules can enjoy a kind of attraction like this. Because of this, millions of molecules attract each other. Therefore, they exist together. So, in order to separate the molecules, you have to heat more. Their boiling points are higher than alkanes. Always boiling points are higher than alkenes. Due to this polarity. However, if you are looking at alcohols, in alcohols the polarity is too much. There is something called hydrogen bonding. Due to that, the alcohols have still much higher boiling point. Also, in alkyl halides, notice these are only covalent bonds, and they don't have any possibility to make hydrogen bonds with water molecules. So, alkyl halides are not soluble in water, whereas alcohols are soluble in water. Therefore, 2 points. If I look at alkyl halides, these are having some charge separation. Hence, they have higher boiling point than alkanes. Alkyl halides have higher boiling points than comparable alkanes. Agreed or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
But their boiling points are less than those of alcohols, because OH group of alcohols cause hydrogen bonding that leads to much higher boiling point. Another point, very, very important point, alkyl halides are not soluble in water. Alcohols are soluble in water, because this OH group and water can make hydrogen bonds. So if I convert alcohol into alkyl halide using a halogenating agent, it is water soluble, it is water insoluble. Therefore, solution becomes cloudy. What is that? What is it? Cloudy. This type of cloudiness you can see most readily with the tertiary alcohol. Within 5 to 15 minutes, you can see in secondary alcohol. At room temperature, you can't see cloudiness with primary alcohol. This requires heating. It means reactivity of alcohols with halogenating agents. Tertiary is greater than secondary is greater than primary. Are we very clear about it, sir?
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
So, we have seen earlier how to prepare alkyl halides. Suppose you want to make CHLC. How can you make it? Let's just think of, instead of methyl chloride, let's take, for example, let's take a bit bigger molecule. Yeah, you want to make ethyl chloride. How can you make it, sir? One way is take ethane, go for photochemical halogenation. Is it a good method? Hello?
No, sir.
No, sir.
photochemical halogenation is the worst method. You know why?
Yes, sir.
Now I take ethyl alcohol. I put Ha. What are Ha's?
Halogenation.
Or PCl5 or paste of
SOCl2.
ZnCl2HCl or SOCl. Which is best, sir?
SOCl.
Is the best. What is glucose? What is glucose reagent? What is
Zinc
glucose
plus
reagent?
Z.
If I use glucose reagent, I have to heat because it is a print alcohol. If I want to make it the ethyl iodide, I will be using red phosphorus and iodine. Okay. So alcohol can be converted to alkyl halide, right? Right?
Yes.
Okay. How can I convert ethene into alkyl halide, sir?
So HCl, we have to add HCl.
Very good. How can I convert acetaldehyde into ethyl chloride? First, I will convert the aldehyde into alcohol by using a reducing agent which adds hydrogen. Probably I can use any reducing agent like lithium aluminum hydride. It is a good reducing agent. Or I can use any standard reducing agent like sodium borohydride. Or I can use nickel and hydrogen, whatever. The alcohol is converted into alkyl halide by using what, sir?
Reducing agent.
Reducing agent.
Now, alcohol is
Halogenating.
converted to alkyl halide by using halogenating agent.
Halogenating agent. Yes, sir.
Suppose somebody gave me this compound. And they want me to make this. How can I do it, sir? Notice that in first aid chemistry, I have learned a compound that has two halogens on adjacent carbons is called Wick dihalide.
We can use
When
alcoholic.
the Wick dihalide is heated with the zinc and carbon disulfide, the two halogens are removed. This is called dehalogenation. You get a alkene. Once you got a alkene, you react with HCl. Good idea, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Suppose you want to know how to make chlorobenzene. You are given a compound like CH211CH. How can you do it, son? First, you react it with, for example, bromine or chlorine. Is it fine?
Fine, sir.
This compound is treated with the strong base like KOH, alcoholic, and then NaNH2. Whenever you treat a 1,2-dihalo compound with alcoholic KOH and sodamide, this Br and this H are removed as HBr. Again, this Br and this H are removed as another HBr. If you want to remove HX from adjacent carbons, the right reagents are alcoholic KOH and NaNH2. In this way, you get acetylene. It is a method of preparation of acetylene which you read in first year. How to prepare ethine? Take 1,2-dihaloalkane, react it with first alcoholic KOH and then NaNH2. What happens? HBr is eliminated. So you get a triple bond. Once you get acetylene, you pass it through red hot
Red
copper
iron.
tubes or iron tubes. Whenever acetylene is passed
Benzene.
through red hot copper or iron tube, you get benzene. When you get benzene, now it is simple. You treat the benzene with chlorine and AlCl3 at 25 degrees centigrade. What is this reaction, sir?
Friedel-Crafts chlorination.
Friedel-Crafts halogenation. Happy you got chlorine. Is that fine with you, sir?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes.
And let's see. Somebody gives me acetic acid, very crazy man.
Once finish your
And he
previous
wants
slide.
me, excuse me, we'll go back there. No, no, this is not the previous one. That
This
is not
one,
the
one
previous slide.
minute.
You want this slide?
Yes, sir. I will copy this.
Oh, you can record the lecture now, man. Don't you know how to record?
Yes.
Done, sir.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
Done, sir. Next one.
What is this? How to convert ethane to ethyl chloride? How to convert ethyl alcohol to ethyl chloride? Okay. Now, what is this? How to convert wick dihalide to ethyl halide? Okay. And then alkyl halides have higher boiling point than comparable alkanes. Reason okay. They are seeing actually what we have done. Alcohols are soluble in water, but alkyl halides are not. Okay. Okay, sir. I want you
Yes.
to convert acetic acid to ethyl chloride. How can you do it, sir? Simple, son. Treat with KOH. You get potassium acetate. Potassium acetate is converted to ethane by doing what, sir?
Cold electrolysis.
Yes. 2 moles of potassium acetate reacts in cold electrolysis. You get ethane and carbon dioxide at anode, KOH and hydrogen at cathode. So you take that ethane and react with chlorine in light. So you got ethyl chloride. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Sir, this challenge one can answer only if one knows that there is something called cold electrolysis that is there in first year. So notice that in second year, most of the time what you do is an extension of what you read in first year. And first year you have to read. It means if you are joining in 5th class, in 5th class you will be using same alphabet which you learned in first class. No, sir, I came to 5th class, so I have forgotten what all I read in first class. You should not say that. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Whatever we read in first class, we have to remember. Suppose, yeah, a parent is having a daughter, and after daughter he got a son. Now, because he got a son, will he forget about his daughter? That is
No.
long back, she came to my home, so I will forget her. My son is only important for me. Huh? No. Nothing like that. So you don't tell me that, sir, first year chemistry we have forgotten. That's why. As anyway, I will be revising
Once can you repeat again, sir?
every time. I will be revising first year part. Don't worry.
Yes.
Sir, you have acetic acid, sir. You are reacting it with KOH, there is a base. You got potassium acetate. When potassium acetate is a salt of carboxylic acid. When a potassium acetate, CH3COOK, is subjected to cold electrolysis, in electrolysis, you are using a negative terminal and a positive terminal. The negative terminal is called cathode. Positive terminal is called anode. Any potassium salt of any carboxylic acid, when it is subjected to Kolbe electrolysis, two molecules would participate in the reaction, and the reaction happens with the help of water. And water we use blue color, HOH, HOH. Now what happens is, the K part combines with OH to become KOH. The hydrogens would combine with themselves to give H2 gas, and this part is released at cathode. The CO2 and CO2 get separated. When the bonds are breaking this like this, automatically the methyl group combines with methyl group. So you are getting the CH3, here you are getting a bond. CH3, CH3 ethane and 2CO2. This you will be getting at anode. At cathode, you got already KOH and H2. This process of breaking a potassium salt of carboxylic acid is called Kolbe electrolysis. In Kolbe electrolysis, these are involved. So due to Kolbe electrolysis, you converted the potassium acetate into ethane. So first you take acetic acid, you will react it with KOH to give you potassium acetate. Potassium acetate on Kolbe electrolysis gives your alkane. Alkane can be converted to alkyl halide. We know that. Yes, sir. Are you there?
Yes,
Hello?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So we have seen actually certain methods of preparation of alkyl halides. Sir, you tell me only one very important reaction, sir, that should come in the exam. Somebody will ask me. Then this particular compound is called aniline. Aminobenzene is called aniline. The aminobenzene, when reacts with HNO2 and HCl, ladies and gentlemen, carefully observe how many hydrogens are there here. How many are there?
Two hydrogen.
Two,
How
sir.
many are here?
Two.
Total?
Four.
Here, how many oxygens?
Two.
So 4 hydrogens and 2 oxygens combined to give you water.
Yes, sir. Two is.
When once water is removed, please carefully observe now what you are left with. It is benzene. Here you have nitrogen. This nitrogen. And here you have another nitrogen. Whenever this nitrogen is making 4 bonds, you get plus charge. Benzene. Di means 2. Di. Azo means nitrogen. Benzene diazonium. Em means positive charge. Benzene diazonium chloride. You got a strange compound called benzene diazonium chloride when aniline reacts with nitrous acid and HCl. This reaction happens only if I add some ice cubes, because temperature should be 0 to 5 degrees centigrade. In this reaction, I am getting di means 2 azonium chloride. A reaction where you make this benzene diazonium chloride is called diazotization. What is it called? Diazotization. Who will undergo diazotization means only the amines undergo diazotization. To bring about diazotization, what I should do? I should take nitrous acid, not nitric acid. It is HNO2, not HNO3. Nitrous acid and HCl in water. I should add ice cubes. Why should I add ice cubes? If I don't add ice cubes, temperature will be more and the diazonium chloride will decompose. It is temperature sensitive. Sir, do I have nitrous acid in our laboratory? Not only in your laboratory, it is not there in any laboratory. Nitrous acid cannot be there in the laboratories. Why like that? It is unstable. Then what should I do? Whenever you want nitrous acid, you should prepare then and there. Sir, how can I do it? Simply you take aniline in a test tube. It is a liquid. In another test tube, you take sodium nitrite, which is available as a white solid, dissolve it in water. You add HCl diluted. You add ice cubes. In this mixture, the HCl reacts with NaNO2 to give HNO2. Along with HNO2, you will be having some extra HCl unreacted. Ice cubes will maintain a low temperature so that nitrous acid will not decompose. So whenever you want nitrous acid, you will be preparing it then and there using this solid. This nitrous acid and HCl are produced in the reaction mixture. It is called in situ. In situ means inside the test tube. In situ. Interesting. It is produced in situ. Be familiar with the name in situ. I will write in situ. Inside the test tube. What is produced? Nitrous acid and HCl. They will react to give diazonium chloride. Once you got diazonium chloride, it can be readily converted to chlorobenzene by reacting it with what? Cuprous chloride. If you react it with copper bromide, you get bromobenzene. If you react it with Ki, potassium iodide, you get iodobenzene. If you react with NaBF4 and heat, you get fluorobenzene. This is an interesting reaction, benzene diazonium chloride. When reacts with NaBF4, you will get benzene fluoroborate. This on heating gives fluorobenzene and BF3. It is a very crazy reaction. And what is its name? She-man reaction. I don't know how a she can be man. Can a she become man?
No, sir.
No.
But you have to remember, preparation of fluorobenzene is called She-man reaction. I don't know whether it is given in the book. You have to see the textbook. You will see.
Okay. Okay.
So these are certain methods of preparation of alkyl halides. I am tempted to talk about one more reaction, not given the book, of course. Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes.
I'm sorry. Somebody's calling. Yeah, I was wondering about what we were talking, sir.
Human
So
reaction.
you said you will be saying
Yeah.
human
I
reaction.
wanted to see. Yeah, interesting reaction. Yeah. This compound is called RCOO. H carboxylic acid. I react it with the silver nitrate to get silver acetate or silver carboxylate. When it reacts with bromine, I get RBr plus CO2 plus AgBr. Carboxylic acid can be converted to alkyl halide having one carbon less. It has a name called Huns-Dicker reaction. The Huns-Dicker reaction is a reaction where a carboxylic acid is converted to alkyl halide. It is a free radical mechanism where you convert a carboxylic acid into silver salt of a carboxylic acid. When I treated with the bromine, urgently AgBr gets precipitated, evolving CO2 and making alkyl bromide, which is having one carbon less. Is that fine with us?
Sir, how we can convert this carboxylic acid to silver salt, sir? Silver salt.
You take carboxylic acid, react with silver nitrate.
Yes, sir.
You will be getting, that's one way. Or you can treat it with silver hydroxide. Acid plus base gives rise to salt and water. Let us look at these two reactions, though they are not given in NCERT, they are of some interest. What two reactions I was talking to you about? One is Huns-Dicker reaction, one is a Schiemann reaction. Okay, sir?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Sir.
Also, I'm interested to talk to you about another thing called haloform test. I don't know whether we have time today, but anyway, let us control the temptation. Always I get excited to talk about haloform reaction. I think we talk about this reaction Monday. That's very important reaction. That is very, very important reaction. You have to remind me what is haloform reaction. These three I want to talk to you. One is the
Human reaction.
Schiemann reaction. Two is Huns-Dicker reaction.
Haloform.
Three is haloform reaction. In the haloform reaction, you can make chloroform, bromoform, iodoform, any form. Especially iodoform is important, used as an antiseptic. Chloroform is also important. It is used as an anesthetic. Again, there is a discussion. Why doctors are not using chloroform today? Definitely, it is a good anesthetic. That is a big discussion. And we enjoy talking on that. We will be talking about that when we talk about haloform test. So these three I want to discuss, subject to the availability of time. Okay. Now, I will be examining about this idea. Schiemann reaction. Hello. I will make you watch my screen now. We will type it. Schiemann reaction. Are you seeing my screen, sir?
No. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. Now we will be seeing what is Schiemann reaction. That is my spectacles. Oh, I have written wrong spelling, man. I am not getting it. Schiemann reaction. Boltzmann reaction. What you are doing, sir? You are converting aniline into fluorobenzene. Right? Can you see that clearly? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, this aniline can be converted into fluorobenzene first by diazotization. You convert the aniline into benzene diazonium chloride, and then of course you react it with the NaBF4. First you will be getting on benzene BF4, benzene fluoroborate. That on heating is fluorobenzene. It has not been clearly given in this site, so we go to a different site. Surani? Sir, can you see my screen, sir?
Yes, sir. We are able to.
Yes, sir.
Let me go to a different site. Where is this man?
Sir, there.
No, we have to see Wiki. Human reaction Wiki. Yeah.
First one.
Can you see that? I have taken aniline reacted with NaNO2 on HCl. Instead of HCl, you can take HBF4. So directly you will be getting benzene diazonium fluoroborate. When benzene diazonium fluoroborate is heated, you get fluorobenzene. Okay. Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
why I am particular about this? If you are trying to convert the aniline into chlorobenzene, bromobenzene, iodobenzene, nitrobenzene, that is called a Sand-Meyer reaction. Sand-Meyer reaction is a reaction where aniline is converted to chlorobenzene, bromobenzene, iodobenzene, so on. But if you are converting aniline into fluorobenzene, it has a name called a Schumann reaction or Bald-Schumann reaction. Both are starting with aniline, both involve diazotization. In diazotization, I will be using NaNO2 solid and HCl, ice cold solution. In Schumann reaction, I will be using NaNO2, HCl and HBF4. So the Schumann reaction I am particularly interested because fluorinated compounds have many uses. We will be seeing what they are. The corona treatment medicine, earlier I have shown. What is the name of that, sir?
Favipiravir.
That particular compound also
Favipiravir.
yeah, favipiravir is also having a fluorine incorporated to a system like benzene, right? So incorporation of fluorine is an important thing. So that's it, sir. And I have shown you what is Schumann reaction. Now I want you to take to Hunsdiecker reaction. Be familiar. This name is not there in the NCERT book, but just it is not difficult, so we are seeing it. Hunsdiecker reaction. Wiki. Sir, Hunsdiecker reaction, you start with silver salt of a carboxylic acid, treat with the bromine and carbon tetrachloride. Ag always allows to go out as AgBr. AgBr is a stable precipitate. So Ag goes out as AgBr. Immediately CO2 wants to get out as carbon dioxide gas. And then this particular R minus combines with Br plus. Have you noticed that Br2 is breaking down as Br plus, Br minus. Br minus goes out with Ag plus as AgBr. Now, the CO2 minus will become CO2 gas and R minus. The carbanion formed R minus combines with Br plus. There is a reaction where you are getting alkyl halide that has one carbon less. Can you see that?
Yes.
There's a method to prepare. If I start with acetic acid, I will be getting methyl bromide. That is one carbon less. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So this is what we have discussed. And the third thing is iodoform reaction, haloform reaction. Haloform reaction is given by a set of compounds which have two or more carbons, which are alcohols, aldehydes, or ketones, which have three alpha hydrogens. Haloform reaction is given by whom? Haloform reaction is given by any damn organic compound that has 2 or more carbons. If it is alcohol, aldehyde, or ketone. Nobody else. So this is a very standard question appears in IITG means. Okay,
Yes.
here we take it. So if you are taking a compound that has 2 or more carbons, here he has taken a compound like CH3COC6H5. Why this fellow is coming? I'm not interested to see. Chat, let's not go to Byju's classes. I'm not interested. So normally haloform reaction makes an interesting IITG mains question. Okay. Look at this alcohol. This alcohol is what type of alcohol? Is it primary, secondary, or tertiary?
So
Primary.
tertiary alcohol.
Sorry, secondary.
Secondary. Yes, secondary.
It is a secondary alcohol. You notice that this alcohol has a OH group linked to a carbon that is bound to a CH3. It is an essential condition. Any alcohol in which the carbon that is bound to OH group must have a CH3 group in order to give a haloform test. Or if it is aldehyde, the carbon having C double bond O must have a CH3. If it is a ketone, the carbon that has C double bond O must have a CH3. So only the alcohols, aldehydes and ketones which have alpha carbon having 3 hydrogens. The carbon that is bound to functional group carbon is called alpha carbon. The alpha carbon must have 3 hydrogens. So all alcohols, aldehydes, ketones which have 3 alpha hydrogens can give haloform test. What is haloform test? It's a reaction where you get CHX3, chloroform, bromoform, iodoform. Who will give a haloform test? Alcohols, aldehydes, ketones. Only these 3 which have 2 or more carbons can give. Can every aldehyde, ketone, alcohol give? No. Only that alcohol, aldehyde, ketone which have 3 alpha hydrogens can give haloform test. Can acetic acid give haloform test? Very sorry, acetic acid is an acid. Acids don't give haloform test.
Sir,
Can ethyl alcohol give haloform test? Ethyl alcohol, let us try to see what it is.
Sir, can you please explain?
This is your ethyl alcohol, CH3, CH2OH. Question 1. Does it have 2 or more than 2 carbons? Answer is yes. Is it an alcohol? Question number 2. Is it an alcohol, aldehyde, or ketone?
Alcohol.
Answer is yes. Does it have 3 alpha hydrogens? Question 3. Does it have
Yes.
3 alpha hydrogens? Answer is yes. If answer to these 3 questions is yes, it can give haloform test. Can propanol give haloform test? Question 1. Is it alcohol, aldehyde, or ketone? Answer is yes. Question number 2. Does it have greater than or equal to 2 carbons? Yes.
Yes.
Question number 3. Does it have 3 alpha hydrogens?
No.
This is a functional group carbon. This carbon has only 2 hydrogens. No. If one is no iodoform test. Can methyl alcohol give a haloform test?
No.
Question 1.
No.
Does it
Only
have
1 carbon.
greater than or equal to 2 carbons? No. If it is no.
Yes, sir. No.
Can CH3, CH2, CH2, CHO give a haloform test?
No.
Answer is no, because it doesn't have 3 alpha hydrogens. Next question. Can acetic acid give haloform test?
No.
No.
No, because it is a carboxylic acid. Now we understood who can do. Let us see how it happens.
Sir, what is alpha carbon, sir?
I don't know. I really don't know. You have to reflect on that. Why are you asking?
Sir,
I already said.
sir, please.
What is alpha carbon? Somebody will tell. Somebody will tell. Hello, class.
Yes.
Somebody should explain what is alpha carbon.
Please, can anyone tell, please? I have
I am
doubt.
asking somebody.
First carbon attached to functional group carbon.
Thank you. Thank you.
The carbon that is attached to functional group carbon, this is functional group carbon. The carbon attached to functional group carbon is called alpha carbon, and the hydrogens it has are alpha hydrogens. And we require 3 alpha hydrogens. Yes.
Thank you very much, sir. Yes, understood.
Can this compound give haloform test?
No, sir.
Yes,
sir.
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Because it has 2 or more carbons, it is aldehyde, ketone, or alcohol, it is ketone, and
3
it has 3
alpha.
alpha hydrogens. Yes, it can be. Yes.
Yes.
Now, in the haloform test, if you take acetaldehyde, you react it with chlorine and a base. If you want to prepare chloroform, you can react with the bromine and a base. If you want to prepare bromoform, you can react with the iodine and a base, any base, KOH, NaOH, to get iodoform. In the first step, the alpha hydrogens are replaced by halogens. All the 3. In the second step, the NaOH breaks the bond here. The H will go here. NaO goes there. So this will become CHCl3. This will become HCOONa. The CHCl3 produced in this method is called chloroform. How this reaction happens, why this reaction happens, we see tomorrow. But today, we have completed the first 12 pages of NCERT about the preparation of alkyl and aryl halides. Did we?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, let us satisfy ourselves that we have done it. Let us review the textbook once. Sir, you have to read the NCERT book. I am telling you time and again. There is no person who is superior to your mother. Every day you have to say salam to your mother heartfully, because there is nobody who is superior to your mother in the world. So also there is no book which is superior to prescribed NCERT for IIT mains. Like you respect your mother, you have to respect this. There is no shortcut. Okay. This is page number 15. I don't want to go there. This is page number 12. Yeah, up to page number 12 I wanted to study. Page number 12. This is page. You read up to page number 11. And 12 you don't bother. 10.6 you don't have to study. Up to 10.5 only. Up to physical properties only 11 pages.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir. Wait, so you should try all the in-text questions.
Yes, sir. We will try, sir.
Preparation of gem dihalides, weak dihalides. If you react alkene with bromine, you get weak dihalide. If you react alkene with HI, you get alkyl halide. You get Markovnikov product, anti-Markovnikov product. Benzene diazonium chloride can be converted into iodobenzene. In order to convert it to iodobenzene, you pick a diazonium chloride reacts with Ki. Diazonium chloride reacts with cuprous Cu2Cl2, Cu2Br2 in order to get chlorobromobenzene. The reaction where aniline is converted to diazonium chloride is called diazotization. The reacting fellow is HNO2 and HCl. that is produced by reacting NaNO2 with HCl at 0 to 5 degrees centigrade. Ice cubes have react. Name all the reactions, Sandmeyer's reaction. They have not given you Schumann reaction, but we have discussed. Toluene, methyl benzene can be converted into 2-chloromethyl benzene using Friedel-Crafts halogenation. Photochemical halogenation is the worst method because it gives many products. But in this compound, always secondary hydrogen reacts faster than primary. The order of reactivity, tertiary hydrogen greater than secondary, secondary greater than primary. Similarly, alkyl iodides react, the HI reacts faster than HBr, reacts faster than HCl, reacts faster than HF. Anyway, leave that. The free radical halogenation of alkanes, which is a bad method because you get mixture. Halogenating agent converts alcohol into alkyl halides. SOCl2 is the best. The comparative accounts of dipole moments, methyl chloride is better than fluoride. Bond polarity of CX bond. Nomenclature. So read it thoroughly. Almost you should by heart it, first 11 pages. Okay? Enjoy reading it. And be seeing you on Monday again. Our time is up. Time is up or still time is there? You can ask me any doubts.
Sir,
Your homework is you have to answer all the questions given in first 11 pages. You have to learn all the tables given in first 11 pages. You have to learn names of UPS names of all the compounds given in first 11 pages. Without any fee.
yes, sir. Yes.
You should make a note of, you should make a note of name reactions you have come across. So far you have come across following names. First time is Finkelstein reaction, Swart reaction, Sandmeyer reaction, Schumann reaction, Hunts-Dicker reaction.
Haloform.
Haloform is not a name actually, but you can add if you want. Haloform reaction.
Yes.
Markovnikov addition. Anti-Markovnikov addition. Or Karash addition. These are the names of some reactions you have come across. Also, you have come across types of alkyl halides, primary alkyl halide, secondary alkyl halide, tertiary alkyl halide, vinyl halide, allyl halide, benzyl halide, so on. You should be familiar with common names like secondary butyl chloride, tertiary butyl chloride, isobutyl chloride, vinyl chloride, benzyl chloride, chloroform, bromoform. Okay? So, practice, practice, practice. Practice makes even a woman perfect. So, practice.
Yes.
Now your doubts.
Sir, no doubt, sir. Almost.
Thank you very much, sir. Have a wonderful time. Khuda Hafiz. Bye-bye.
Sir,